Okay, good afternoon, folks. We are back again on Fenny for the Soul, and again with a very interesting interview. This time, our guest is Vinod Kambli, none other than Vinod Kambli, the famous cricketer. He's right there. Yes,
Namaskar,
yes, yes. He's there. He's
namaskar,
there.
namaskar.
Welcome, welcome, Vinod. Good afternoon. And he's there
Kosa.
on the screen. He's in Mumbai. I'm in Goa, but he's been very kind to come on our show. So very quick, very brief introduction to Vinod. See, Vinod has been a very important cricketer and batsman for the Indian team in the 90s, largely in the 90s into the 2000s, and he played 104 one-day internationals for India. And in test matches, he got he's got a 54.2 average, which is fantastic. 54 batting average. And he scored 3 consecutive centuries. At one time, he scored 3 back-to-back centuries. So he's been a dream batsman with a huge fan following. Vinod and Sachin scored that 664 runs, partnership in school cricket. And they also had the same coach, the late Ramakant Achrekar, who guided both of them to become such big cricketers. Vinod has come a full circle now. He's presently the head coach of the Tendulkar Middlesex Global Academy, which is in Navi Mumbai, the D.Y. Patil campus. And he's the good news is he's very much linked to cricket. So let's start off by talking to Vinod. Vinod, once again a big good afternoon to you.
Kosa, Baramare, Kosa, Goenchasa. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you.
Borasa. So, Vinod, I go back to the time, when I met you when you were in school in Sardashram. And, if you remember, in 1989, we took a local train from Dadar to Kanjurmarg. I came to do that interview for the Sports World magazine. And I was so happy to meet your parents, And my first question is actually related to your parents. So let me just show a photograph, which I have here. Yeah, this lovely photo of your parents. So I was very lucky to meet them at your home in 1989. So, your father, not many people will know, Ganpat Kambli was a first division cricketer in Bombay, a pace bowler and a hard-hitting batsman, a very good all-rounder. So I presume that your father was your first role model as a cricketer, and your mother, of course, Vijaya Tai, has played a big role. So what is the role they have played in your formative years?
In fact, Rahul, my father was a first-class player, and he was my first role model. And being a cricketer and having played the likes of Sunil Gavaskar and Salim Durrani. So my father was, in fact, he was a fast bowler. He was a very, very, very quick bowler that time. And I still remember Madhav Mantri, means Sunil Gavaskar's, he used to call him Mama, uncle. So he used to call him as the fearsome fast bowler from the West Indies, Roy Gilchrist.
Wow.
So he says, how's your dad, Gilchrist? So that's how, in fact, I come from the family where my father, in fact, I can still remember when I was just 3 years old. He used to, in fact, he used to take me for his matches, and when he was, I used to go with him, and that's how I used to look up to my father. If माझ्या वडिलांकडे बघायचो, त्यांना बघत 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 मी मोठा झालोय, आणि 3 वर्षाचा मुलगा जातोय, it's going with my dad, and that's how, because he had a dream. पप्पांचा एक ड्रीम होता की to play for the country, and but he could not fulfill it for some reason. But all I can say that his dream was to play for the country, but he could not fulfill it. He could not fulfill it. पण ते स्वप्न माझ्या पप्पांनी माझ्यात बघितलं. माझ्या पप्पांनी आणि माझ्या मम्मीने. for my mom and dad, that same dream saw it in me. And that's how, because all I can say that, dad was my role model. And by looking at him, I've become big. I started playing cricket. I started loving cricket a lot. And all I can say, my dad, you always say that dad is always your first hero. So
True.
my dad, Ganpat Kambli, was my first hero.
True. Fantastic. I was very lucky to, meet them and talk to them.
Yes. Motha अजून एक role who played in my life was my mother also, because you met Vijay Kamli when you had come to Kanjur Marg.
Absolutely.
The way my mother, then dad was my role model, but my mother was there always for me, because I still remember the way she used to come to pick me up at 2 o'clock in the morning from the railway station, because that love she had for me, and the dream what she saw in me, because dad could not make it. Now let my son, let him त्याला स्वप्न पूर्ण करू दे. तर मी सांगेन की मम्मी आणि पप्पांचा जो रोल होता, that role what both my parents have played was outstanding, and cannot forget that, because why I'm here is because of these two, Ganpat Kambli and Vijay Kambli.
Absolutely.
Because means the way they have brought me up, their support, their love, it was outstanding. I cannot forget what they have done for me, and the way they have brought me up. And
I'm going to come now. I'm going to move to your, other guru, and I'll show a photograph here. This wonderful photograph, thanks to ESPN Cricinfo and Parsekar, the photographer. This photo of Sachin and you with Ramakant Achrekar at his home, it's such a lovely photo and tells you the whole story, So he was a strict disciplinarian, Vinod, and I remember one incident where, as a schoolboy, there was some kite that came on Azad Maidan and you started flying the kite. He saw this, and then what happened? How did he react to it? Do you remember that incident?
Talking about now Achrekar sir.
Yeah.
I think that was the funniest incident. I still remember there was a flyer, there's a fight, there was a kite which came.
Oh.
In fact, the kite incident was very funny. In fact, because sir, I mean, just a kite came in the middle, and the bowler was ready to go to come to bowl, and he came running and suddenly stopped him. He said, "Come," because the string which was there, dhage hote, that was it was interacting, means it was disturbing my view. So that incident, what happened is I started flying the kite, and till the kite could disappear, the fast bowler was just waiting to bowl the next ball. And suddenly, sir, Achrekar सरांचा डिसिप्लिन, म्हणजे एकच एवढं सांगेन की सरांचा जो डिसिप्लिन होता, सरांनी ते बरोबर पुस्तकात लिहून घेतलेलं. सरांची मेमरी एवढी स्ट्रॉंग होती की काही करतो आम्ही फील्डवर, ऑन द फील्ड काही करतो, तर सरांनी बरोबर लिहून ठेवले होते. आणि जेव्हा आमचं एंड ऑफ डेज प्ले होतं, तर मग डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन व्हायचा, आणि मग काय बोलावं, पहिला प्रश्न काय होता की विनोद कांबली फ्लाइंग अ काइट. ते सरांनी जे एक्सप्रेशन सरांचं जे होतं, बिकॉज डिसिप्लिन, सरांनी आम्हाला एकच एवढं शिकवलं की डिसिप्लिन ग्राउंड वरती खूप खूप, म्हणजे सरांनी म्हणजे क्रिकेट आम्हाला जे शिकवलं, म्हणजे ग्राउंड वरती काय करायचं, कसे बिहेवियर असलं पाहिजे, डिसिप्लिन कसं असलं पाहिजे. That's what sir taught us. there's no messing around with the game. You do whatever 9 to 5, after 5 o'clock, you do whatever you want to do. You do. But on the ground, whatever he taught us, to be disciplined, to be, very, in fact, all I can say is that to concentrate, focus, whatever little things we do, that was the learning aspect. Rahul, it's not only about cricket. Let me tell you one thing. Achrekar sir, my guru, mine and Sachin's guru. All I can say that means the way he has groomed us. He's not only groomed us for cricket. He has groomed us to do rolling on the ground, on the wicket. The rolling, which is we made the pitch to practice or to play a match. That he has taught us to do rolling, then tying up the nets where we used to practice, that nets. Then in fact, after that, scoring, doing the scoring. Upon score karto the scoring liyacha. He taught that as also. Then how to put the tent, because during our time, there used to be tents. Not that was the dressing room. So he used to tell all of us. It's not only for me or Sachin. We all as a team, we used to go. We used to put up a tent, and then whatever the ruling part and everything, we used to keep everything ready. So that only not only cricket, but these are the important things which we learned from Achrekar sir. I can do. Me and Sachin can do scoring now also, because we have learned that. Not only cricketing, Shiklo. We learned a lot of cricket. How to hit a ball, everything we learned. But the basic, that's what we have to, that's what I'm following in. And whatever sir has taught us, that is what I'm following and giving it to all the upcoming youngsters now.
Fantastic. Thank you for that explanation. Wonderful. I'm going to move on to I'm going to show a lovely photograph first, and then see, I don't know, Vinod, if you remember this. Thanks to you, this photo happened thanks to you. This was in, I think, year 2000 or 2001 in Pune, and I was with the Times of India newspaper, and I requested you that y'all were playing a one-day game in Nehru Stadium, Pune, and that I wanted a photo of the two of you. And then, I came into the, from the back door and shot this photo near the dressing room. So, coming to,
I think I'm looking very young in that.
Yeah, this is a good 19 years back. So, 2001. So, Vinod, my question was that not only did you all score 664 runs as schoolboys, but you all had many international partnerships, in the middle against top international teams. So what is the special bond you, what is it, enjoy with Sachin today? I mean, then and now.
Rahul, let me tell you frankly, and let me speak to you very frankly about this. The bonding what me and Sachin share, may I call him master, in fact, we share a different kind of bonding. That bonding which lasts forever. That bonding, because of this bonding, because we started playing together. We started playing cricket when he was 10 and I was 11. So that bonding, we became so close. We started liking each other's game. We started knowing each other, and the way we have encouraged each other, and we were so happy. And if suppose Sachin scored 100, I was the happiest one. If I used to get 100, so he used to be happiest. So that's the bonding because playing cricket and that friendship kept growing. It kept growing. The number of matches we played in school cricket, then the number of matches we played with the Indian team. That bonding is very important to understand that it helped us to compete against a better team, and encouraging each other. Suppose if I'm going into a bad patch, so he will used to come and talk to me. So this is called friendship, and this is called inspiration. So we used to inspire each other for success, and that success really helped us to grow. It helped us to grow with cricket, and that bonding, and the way Sachin and me had, man, it was unbelievable. I'm telling you, if I have to take a run during the school days or in international cricket also, we never used to call, Rahul.
I can believe that.
Yeah, because that bonding and that understanding, we used to just look into eyes like this. डोळ्यात बघितलं चल धाव बस एवढंच हे अंडरस्टँडिंग होतं आमचं दोघांचं. तर आणि ज्याच्या वेळी आम्ही कॉल केलाय तो आउट तो रन आउट व्हायचा किंवा मी आउट व्हायचा. So it was like this. So calling, so we didn't believe in calling then. So we said only आंखों में इशारा हो जाएगा. But I still remember. I think we were playing the one days at Jaipur, and we had a partnership. Against England. We were playing at the one days, and we had a wonderful partnership. Been 664, everybody knows, but the international partnership also what we had was outstanding, because I still remember in Jaipur. Sachin, when I got my 100 on my birthday, that was also in '93. I got 100 there, and who was there on the non-striker end? Master Blaster. आणि अजून काय पाहिजे तुम्हाला, म्हणजे असं बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करणं.
Icing on the cake.
Icing on the cake means he was very happy for me. I could see, when he came and hugged me when I got that 100. So that, that bonding, that means it was, whether it's school cricket, whether it's international cricket, that's how we love the game so much, and we love each other so much. So it's not only because of cricket, because it means it brought us to a point where we're inseparable. So it is that love, bonding, kindness, it's always there. And all I can say that Master Blaster सारखा कोणच नाही है.
Thank you for this, taking us down memory lane. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
In fact, my next question is a lead on, because now you and Sachin have continued your friendship and partnership to the extent that you're the head coach of the Tendulkar Middlesex Global Academy, and you come a full circle. So you studied under your father and Ramakant Achrekar, and now you are yourself a guru and a coach. So how does it feel to give back to the game?
I think because I was busy with you must have seen me that I was in fact giving my as a cricket expert. I was on some news channels, some media channel, doing commentary as well. So one day Sachin just came to me and he said, Vinod, what are you doing? I said I'm doing commentary and doing cricket expert with the media. So he said, why don't you start coaching? And I think when he told me that, I said, he gave me an opportunity. In fact, I did my first stint as a coach. That was in MCA, BKC MCA, where I started my first coaching assignment. And that assignment I lasted for 2 years, and now still there. And then came TMGA. I still remember when TMGA Academy, but it was the camp. It was first day, because in Pune also we came, and in all different, means in Mumbai and Pune, there was camps. So now it was a chance for an academy. And again, I like to thank Sachin, in fact, here, that for giving me an opportunity to give whatever I've learned from my coach Achrekar sir, and whatever I've learned from playing the international cricket for so many years. I think it was the time. It was time to pay back. So how to do that? Do coaching. So when Sachin came for the Tendulkar Middlesex Global Academy, and he made me the head coach. In fact, he made me the head coach of India, and I was so thrilled because it's kind of the academy. We have plenty different cricketers, and it's a challenge. I accepted that challenge, and why? Because Sarancha Ashirwad hai. Achrekar Sarancha Ashirwad and Mitracha Saath. म्हणजे तेच बोललो तेंडुलकर मिडलसेक्स ग्लोबल अकॅडमी. तर सरांचा आशीर्वाद आहे. जे मी शिकलो त्या या जी जनरेशन आहे त्या जनरेशनला परत देण्याची संधी आली. And it came and I'm really thankful to Sachin Tendulkar for giving me this opportunity, for these cricketers, these upcoming cricketers, to learn something, whatever me and Sachin have learned, to pass on to this generation. Because this generation is, I'm telling you, they have a lot of talent. Whatever coaching I have done and whatever I'm doing, they have tremendous talent. So in Tendulkar Middle MTMGA, we are looking at a talent, which plenty of talent. Only they need direction. They need how me and Sachin have worked hard. We normally interact with them, and this is how the entire thing started. Became a new big role for me and bigger responsibility.
Fantastic. Vinod, thank you for that lovely explanation about your role in TMGA, and happy to note that there is a lot of talent coming up. Coming to something very close to your heart, and that is love for music, and especially singing. Because you have on your Facebook, you have so many songs that you have put up, and so who's your favorite singer? Is it largely Hindi or is it English?
Rahul, because I love all Hindi songs. I love I can say English also, because I still remember when we had the world record partnership with Sachin. So we were singing that Wham song, "Wake Me Up Before You Go." So even Sachin loves that song very much. But all I can say for me was Hindi songs and English songs. Pop song I was very, very fond of. But in Hindi song, I can say that from childhood only we've been listening about Kishor Kumar, Mohammad Rafi, Mukesh, and that's how from childhood only I've been in that music area. So all I can say that cricket जैसा मेरे रोम में वैसा म्यूजिक भी मेरे रोम में. और मैं इतना ही कहूँगा कि मैं हमेशा कहते रहता हूँ कि how to live your life. All I can say that today I can tell you that the favorite song, I would sing it to you.
Yeah.
It is very, very close to my heart. It is ये जीवन है, इस जीवन का यही है, यही रंग रूप, थोड़े गम हैं, थोड़ी खुशियाँ, थोड़े गम हैं, थोड़ी खुशियाँ, यही है छाँव दूर, ये जीवन है.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
That's it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Vinod. So nice.
Pleasure, my pleasure.
So nice. I will move on to this, lovely photograph. I want to show this photograph first. One second. This lovely photograph of family Kambli. So your wife Andrea, your son Jesus, and Joanna, your sweet daughter. I know that this is your support system and your life. So what is a typical day at home nowadays? I mean, when you're free away from coaching.
Especially whenever I was in during the coaching, and whenever I used to get time, in fact, I used to take them to have a meal together, because Saturday, Sunday, I used to get during that time when before this lockdown. So I used to get some time. So it used to be I used to take them both out because they were in school. So on Saturdays and Sundays, we used to go and enjoy the meal together, bonding together. And I think these are my two right hand and left hand, my children, and the love for the family. I think it's keeping me alive, keeping me on my toes all the time, because I still remember, that laughter which comes from them, that love which comes from both my children, Jesus Cristiano and Johanna, because both are GCK. Rahul, Jesus Cristiano Kambli and Johanna Christiana Kambli.
Oh, nice.
So both are JCK. And Andrea, all I can say, Andrea, that she's been a big support. Andrea has always been a big support for me, as how Sachin is in my support. But family, Andrea has been a very big support for me. And the way, at the moment, because of the lockdown, we cannot do that thing, to go out or just enjoy the meal together. But Andrea has become a very wonderful cook. मी पण थोडं मदत करतो, पण थोडं मी मला एवढं सांगेन की तिला भूक लागली तर मी अंडा बनवून देतो, एक फ्राय करून देतो.
But not bad.
Main thing, whenever, she's the master chef. She knows. She always loved that recipe. If you can send me the recipe, some more recipe from Goancha asa. She loves Goan cuisine, and whenever we miss that, whenever we are in Goa, we always enjoy the cuisine. So she tries to make whatever keeps me and my children happy. So she keeps us happy and always motivated.
That you all like to come to Goa as a family, and she likes to cook, Goan recipes. I'll definitely something, because so many chefs are my friends here in Goa. I'll try and send you some nice recipes.
Yeah, you can send them this song also. Makazai zai, makazai zai, barik barik vocal makazai, makazai zai, makazai zai, barik barik vocal makazai. मध्ये आले की ऐकायलाच मजा येते.
How nice was that? How nice! Super, super, super. So really, Vinod, thank you for spending this time with us on. Our show is called Feni for the Soul, appropriately. That's the name of the YouTube channel. Yes. Yeah, Moga Sundi. So thank you for help from Atul also, and thank you, Vinod, and God bless you and your family with a lot of love and care. Let's keep in touch.
Same to you. God bless. Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.